Amanda graduated from Shelby County High School, Georgetown College, and the University of Louisville School of Law, where she had better grades than me. We graduated together. For nearly 20 years, she's worked all over the criminal justice system. She's previously served as a felony narcotics prosecutor in Louisville, first assistant Commonwealth attorney in Shelby, Spencer, and Anderson counties. That's the district and the circuit for which she's running, the district for which she's running, those three counties. And assistant county attorney in Shelby County. She currently owns and operates Will's Law Office located on Washington Street in Shelbyville, where she specializes in criminal defense. Amanda, let's hear from you.
Well, thank you to my old classmate, Jason. We've come a long way from 1L, I think.
That's right.
Well, I want to thank everybody here tonight for coming out here. This is so important. It's just so important. And we live in a country where we are blessed to be able to pick our leaders. Not everybody is so blessed. There are people in this world that would literally give everything to have the rights we have in this country. Those rights that we have mean nothing unless you have a judge who's willing to stand up for them. I am Amanda Wills Seibert. I'm running for District Court Division 2. As you heard in the opening, I've dedicated the 19 years that I've been licensed in the field of law to criminal justice. I've prosecuted thousands of felony crimes across the state on behalf of our citizens. I've sent murderers, rapists, drug traffickers to prison. I have served as a team member on our local drug court, a program that helps individuals who are ready to turn away from addiction and turn towards a law-abiding life. I've been honored to, in private practice, help protect the constitutional rights of friends and neighbors, making sure that our government always abides by due process. I have an impeccable ethical record, and I'm the only candidate in this race that does. I've cried with crime victims, as well as families who are mourning their family who's been lost to addiction. On paper, I have the skills and the experience necessary to make a good judge. But my commitment to law and order doesn't stop in the courtroom. I am the proud wife of a United States Army veteran and police officer, Tom, and our daughter, Lana. She's here tonight as well. We as a family understand more than most the sacrifices that are made to keep our streets safe. Every time my husband leaves our house to protect others, we are prioritizing community safety above all. It's an honor, the thing he does for us, and a heavy responsibility. It's one we all take very, very seriously. Because of that, I have the ability to look at the criminal justice system as a whole. I have the big picture, in other words. I don't only see the impact of judicial conduct inside the courtroom. I also understand intrinsically what could happen from judicial conduct. It can either embolden or stifle criminals on the street. Our criminal justice system is self-authenticating. What I mean by that is that the only thing that gives it power, the only thing that gives it credibility, is the American public's continued faith in the fairness, impartiality, and equal treatment of everyone who walks through those doors. That's it. We lose that, we lose the court's ability to enforce the law. There is nothing more devastating to the credibility of our criminal justice system than judicial misconduct. Nothing. It's devastating and it's long-lasting. Anything that negatively impacts that credibility not only puts the safety of our community at risk, but specifically puts the safety of first responders, such as my husband, at risk. Because of this, voters can be sure that if I am elected, I will not only work hard to protect our community, but also protect the integrity of our system. Because I understand personally and professionally, the stakes and how high they are. What we do in the courthouse is serious business. We have violent crime spilling into our community from Louisville. Our children are being targeted by criminals peddling poison, and our veterans are left to die on our streets after serving our country. It is high time our elected officials got back to the business of protecting the public rather than pursuing their own interests. We live in a time where the media paints a picture that doesn't always seem to be our reality. We live in a time where we are pressured to overlook corruption, to listen to the lies, and pass off official misconduct. I've come here today to ask you to resist. Resist. Resist the urge to look away from the evidence that's right in your face. Those of us gathered here today may not be able to fix the corruption in Washington, D.C., but we can do something right here, right now, about the corruption in our backyard. And I hope we do. That's why I am running. It means everything to me personally and professionally that my husband goes out there and he has a judge that meets him on the front line with unimpeachable integrity. If you value both experience and integrity, I will ask that you vote for me for District Court Judge in November. The time for change is now.